Hi there and welcome back to my playthrough of The Walking Dead. During the last episode we managed to sneak into Atlanta. Okay, I think it was not really sneaking. We played this inventory card something out there and this allowed us to kill these zombies here. Of course, when we moved in there, new zombies followed us into Atlanta. The problem was that we were not quite successful in overcoming the challenge we found there at the stadium, and we lost ourselves our very first follower, Julie, and we lost also the green dye she provided us. So during this turn, I think we will stay where we are and we will draw ourselves a new encounter card. And remember, the only occasion where you are allowed not to move is when you do scouting at a location here. Let's get started and draw the encounter card. And it says, Zombie Killer, kill 3 zombies. It's again an inventory card and we have a look at that in any second. First of all, we will prepare the zombies we have to kill at this encounter, and then let's roll some dice. Okay, so we have 3 blue dice coming from Rick. Then Ben provides us a green die, a red die from Dwayne, and 1 additional green die from Rachel. And we have to kill 3 zombies in order to be successful. So let's hope for the best here. This is 1 hit and this is 1 hit. Okay, only 1 hit, so we managed to kill 1 zombie here. Again, I was not able to get a CD with some nice sound effects here. So what do we have to do now? And I think we have to spend 1 ammunition token that allows us to roll the ammunition die. And let's hope for 2 kills here. And perfect! Yeah! These are 2 dead zombies and no plan symbol. Perfect! The zombies just suffered their second deaths. Awesome! And what's the reward? Add this card to your inventory. While this card is in your inventory, do not leave zombie tokens when you move. Discard this card the next time you fight zombies. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Let's definitely take that card. And additionally, we scouted our first location at the football stadium. The condition says succeed at an encounter, which we just did, and have 2 or more survivors. That's also not a problem, so we are allowed to take this card and add it to our player board. So there's a location here. Let's get back to the game board and start a new round. And I think we will move 1-2 spaces down to the gun shop. And in order to not fight these zombies here, we will spend an additional fuel token. So we move 1-2 spaces. And when we spend a fuel token for this reason, then we don't have to fight these zombies there. And last but not least, we enter the gun shop. And as this is our second location, we have to take the second row here, and this says succeed in an encounter, then kill 4 zombies. So that's definitely much tougher than the first one. And yeah, let's do as we are supposed to do and draw ourselves our encounter card. And again, this is an inventory card. We are going to be fine. Challenge. Roll your dice pool. If you roll at least 6 action symbols, you succeeded this encounter. This is really tough. Okay, I'm not sure if we will be allowed to do that. The good thing is when we don't succeed at this encounter, we also don't have to kill the zombies. So let's move over to my dice board. And yeah, let's roll some dice. We really would need Julie for this one. This is additional green die, and green die could provide 2 additional action symbols. So that's really a pity. Let's hope for the best here. Oh gosh. You see it for yourself, we only roll 2 cap symbols here, so let's see what the fail section says. And plain and simple, put a fatigue on all your unfatigued survivors. Basically everyone is unfatigued at this point in time. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4 fatigue tokens. Okay, I think we start a new round. And I'm really thinking of... Let's see. Will I use all my food now to heal them or not? Yeah, I think, what the heck. We will eat 1, 2, 3, 4 food. So all these fatigue tokens are removed. So they're fully healed. And then we get back to the gun shop. And yeah, we will draw an additional encounter card. Let's see what we get. Oh, come on. 5 zombies. Challenge. Survive an attack by 5 zombies. This is a little bit different. It says survive an attack. So we don't have to really kill all these zombies. We just have to survive them. So we must not lose any follower, or of course our main character in this case. So we don't have to prepare any zombie miniatures here because we just have to survive them. So we will just roll our dice and hope for as many hits as possible. And these are 3 kills. So we would take 2 wounds at this point in time. And I'm really thinking of keeping that. Ah, come on, what the heck. We will spend another ammunition die and roll ammunition token and roll the ammunition die and hope for no zombie symbols. Oh gosh. Okay, all zombies are dead. That's good for once, but you see it for yourselves. We have a blam symbol here. So we have to place 6 additional zombie tokens around us. And remember, there is no limit of zombie tokens on a single space. And 6. As we have successfully overcome this encounter, we are allowed to gain 2 ammunition tokens. And because we just fought zombies, we have to also lose our zombie killer here. Let's get back to our actual location. So we succeeded at an encounter and now we have to kill 4 zombies. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, let's roll our dice again. 1 hit and 2 hits. That's definitely not enough. So we have to roll our ammunition die one more time, or at least one more time. So let's hope for 2 kills. Yeah, the zombies are definitely dead. Again, we rolled a blam symbol. And you know what this means. For once, the zombies are dead. We have to place a whole lot of additional zombies around us. But you already guessed it, I think I will not face them. I will just use enough fuel to pass them, and I can use up to 3 fuels for this reason. So I should be really able to avoid these guys when moving out of Atlanta. But we managed to scout our second location here at the gun shop, which is perfect. Okay, let's start a new round and we want to move out of Atlanta. Luckily, the gun shop is close to an exit location or entry location here, but we have 2 zombies in the way of us. And I really have to double check that no, there's no resource space below that, because then I would really have to stop my movement, but in this case we are fine. So I have to spend 1 to fuel and then I will use my 3rd movement to move onto this field here. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, our next goal would be here, or our last goal would be the Wheelchair Estates. But I'm really thinking of making a stop here at this resource space in order to gain an additional food at least. The ammunition is not that important as we have 5 ammunitions at this point in time. But I really think I want to go there for the food. So let's move our 3 spaces. That's 1, 2 and 3. This time we have to place our zombie tokens, and I think I forgot that to do that in Atlanta. Not that it really matters, so there will be a whole lot of more zombies waiting for anyone who decides to go to Atlanta. I would not recommend that. But let's see what we have here. So in this case we have to draw 2 encounter cards and have to solve them one by one basically, and really doesn't matter where we start. Okay. This is our first encounter and this says 5 zombies, kill 5 zombies as a challenge. We are used to that, so let's prepare our zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then let's roll our dice. These are 2 kills, 4 kills, 5 kills. Awesome. That's the way I like it. So we managed to kill all these zombies and then we would be allowed to find 3 full, which is perfect. So I think we might easily able to get to the Wheelchair Estates during the next turn. So that's 1, 2 and 3. And then we still have to draw our second encounter. And again, survive an attack by 4 zombies. Again, we only have to survive this attack to be successful here. So I think that really shouldn't be a problem. So again, we would be allowed to roll our dice. We are looking for, these are 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits. Perfect. And we would be allowed to remove all fatigue tokens from your starting character. We don't have any fatigue, so we can just grab our reward, and this reward is an ammunition and a food. And that's why we have came here originally. So our plan was successful. And then I will move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to this resource field with a food, and therefore I have to give away 1 fuel, which is not really a problem. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 new zombie tokens. And this would be our encounter card, which says escape. Roll your dice pool. If you roll at least 2 action symbols, you succeeded this encounter. Shouldn't be that tough, but yeah, let's be careful here. So, looking for 2 action symbols. Here are the 2 action symbols, but these are really the only action symbols I rolled, so it was definitely a close call. But yeah, we managed to overcome this encounter. So we find 1 food, and we get an additional food from the resource base. And then we start our possible last round of this game. So we move 1 space into the wheelchair estates. We place our hopefully last zombie token, and then we enter the wheelchair estates. And this is the 3rd location. Succeed in an encounter and have more survivors than any other players. I already explained this to you. I will use the solo rules here, and these say succeed in an encounter and have 4 survivors. And right now we are at 4 survivors, and that's why I was a little bit unhappy when we lost Julie, because if we would have lost an additional survivor, we would not be able to overcome this 3rd goal here, or this 3rd location. Okay, but let's see, we have still to draw an encounter here, and this encounter says food. Roll your dice pool. If you roll at least 3 action symbols, you succeeded this encounter. Luckily, we cannot lose any survivors. When we fail, we wouldn't gain any resources for this encounter, but we wouldn't get them anyway because it's a location. We would be able to find 3 food, which would be a good starting point at a new safe haven. But still, let's roll 3 action symbols first. And as you might remember, if we don't roll them now, there is no way of getting any additionals, so we would have to re-roll here. So really hope for the best, but it really should be possible. And awesome, what a result. These are 5 action symbols. So we managed to scout our 3rd location. We gain 1, 2, 3 food and have actually won this game. Wow, what a result. I can hardly believe it, to be honest. As you see, there are a whole lot of zombies on the game mode, but we were extremely lucky with the tokens we've drawn, that we had so much fuel that we found throughout this adventure. Normally you have to fight them really everywhere, these zombies. And also the encounter cards were really nice to us, I have to admit that. So this was really a great result, and it was really a lucky result. So don't take this success here for granted. This game can be pretty nasty and tough. I really hope you enjoyed my playthrough of The Walking Dead, the board game, comic book version of this game, and hope to see you soon in one of my next playthroughs or video. I think the next thing will be to do, let's say, a small review of an upcoming game, and then afterwards I'm planning to do a full playthrough again, and I'm really looking forward to this one, as I want to play this game and learn this game for quite some time now. I think you really will like it. Until then, bye bye.